Hello traders and welcome back to Trading with Bill, Options and Forex. It is a Tuesday, January 19th, 2016. Traders, great to be with you, helping losing traders become winning traders, and we do that as a group, together, all of us, with your impact and my impact and everybody's impact, and we can do this. We can win and make profits, and that's a great thing about trading. Whether you trade Forex or you trade options, you can win this. Takes some work though. You gotta work. There's no freebies here, especially in today's sentiment of the market. In the United States, we're in an election year. It's gonna rumble and tumble a little bit. We just had our first rate hike. They're talking about another rate hike coming in March, which I think is a bunch of hogwash, but I think they're just stirring things up, but that's just my opinion. So we got a lot of charts to talk about today. I did put a lot of charts up today. Missed you yesterday due to the new U.S. holiday, and I missed you on Friday, and that was only because I was having some eye problems. But I was to the eye doctor today, and I am clear to go. I'm off all my meds, and we got some great stuff coming ahead. All right, my news guy decided he wanted to talk a little bit more than usual. I haven't heard from him for like 45 minutes. I turn the mic on, and he starts talking. Folks, my name is William Gilday, and yes, they do call me Bill. It's great to be with you. I'm coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand. We're about coming up on 2 hours into the London session. It is currently 4:54 on Wall Street, and it is currently 16:54 here in Bangkok, Thailand, and it's great to be with you. Like I said, we have a lot of charts to take a look at. Commentary is, listen, I think we have a great trading week ahead. I think we're there's some good stuff happening. You know, some of these charts with extremes and at lows, and you know, we're in the observation phase. Like, unfortunately today, because of the holiday yesterday, is like a Monday, so it's like an observation day. So I missed my weekly options for this week, and I'm out of all of my trades except for one. I entered I'll show it to you. I entered a Twitter trade at the end of last week, actually on Friday, but that's a 40-day trade on options. But we'll take a look at that in just a second. Let's get this legal stuff out of the way. Let's hit the charts. This is our risk disclaimer. Forex and options trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential of risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex and options markets. Traders, most importantly, please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, let's take a look at where we're at. This is, you know, it's a new year now, and things are happening, and what can I say? Here we go. So these are the trades we've been in. Had a really nice trade on the 60. Was nice, nice profits there. What was that? $218. Yeah, nice trade there on this on the 60. So all these trades are active except for Twitter. Twitter, I just got into. Everybody else is out. CSX, Macy's is out, and Pandora is out. And I took a loss on Pandora, and I took a $9 loss on that. Other than that, everything else has been winning trades. And I have to tell you, traders, for being 2.5 weeks into the month of January, I am very, very pleased with our trading in options. Also in Forex, I haven't really done a lot of Forex trading because of all these holidays and half days and all this stuff, and like, it just drives me crazy. You know, I don't know, when I was a kid, you know, you went to school, you know, like Thailand is like unbelievable how many days they get off. They're like never in school. But same in the U.S., you know, we just had Martin Luther King Day, you know, next to be President's Day, and then there's another holiday, and then we just finished the Christmas and New Year's, you know, like, could we get a week where we can trade, you know, and stuff like that? But the charts are coming around. That's what I guess my main point is that the charts are really coming around. Let's take a look at what I'm in right now. And this is a Twitter trade that I'm in right now. So I should be negative, and I am. Actually, I'm $26 in profit on this Twitter trade. This is a strangle trade, and 26 in the positive. However, this is a 59-day trade. Okay, this is a 59-day trade. So this trade can give me a max profit. I think it's $286. So when we get to 100 bucks, $120, folks, I'll be out of there. Out of there. Goodbye, baby. The funny thing is, I forgot to put a Twitter chart up to show you this. So yeah, really exciting. The markets are just doing what they're supposed to do, and you know, traders, you just have to ignore a lot of the crap that comes out on the media. The media wants you to do things that are just crap, and just trade your charts. You know, if you're going to investigate an option or a stock or something, get in there. You know, there's plenty of places to do that. You go to, you know, Yahoo Finance, you can go to CNN Money, you can go, you know, a lot of places where you can really dig in and find out what these companies are doing and what's going on. We're in earnings season, so we need to be aware of that. We need to, you know, be on top of that. We don't want to be in a trade when earnings comes out, right? 2 or 3 days before earnings, we want to be out of that trade. Win, lose, or draw, we're out of there. So, you know, we just want to really be careful. So there's no way I'm going to be in this trade for 59 days because they have earnings in 3 weeks or 4 weeks. They come at the end of the earnings season. So, you know, I'm not going to be in this trade for 59 days. I'm going to make myself, you know, hopefully $100, $150 in a week or two, and we'll be out of here. Have a nice day. See you later. Bye-bye. See ya. You know, that's the way I look at it. I only want 40%, 30% of I'm not greedy. I'm not looking to take the whole pie. I just want 40%. The downside of this chart is that I'm only in one trade, and I'm really looking to get into some vertical spread trades. I'm going to show you that. We'll get to that in just a second. And you know, I really liked when I was in 5 and 6 option trades at one time. It was exciting, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was it was really cool, really good stuff, really good stuff. All right, let's get over to some charts here. This is oil, and you know, you're probably tired of oil, but you know, if you look at this chart spatially, right, and you know, we're at a low at 29.35, and we're in a range. We're sideways right now. We have a green candle. We're gonna get a bounce. Who knows? Is there any resistance down here? I mean, I don't think we've been down here since like 1990. So what was it, 1996? I think it was, or something like that. I read that. So like, we're in new charted waters down here. However, you know, all my EMAs, all the indicators, everybody's to the downside. This is bearish to me, right? So my thought is, I'm going to wait for this to make its bounce and make its move to the upside, and I'll take a vertical spread against it, right? You know, now we have our stochastics that's coming to the upside. So we'll see if this gets through this 55 EMA. You know, this up here. Here's our 200, and we got a 10 EMA in this Majaj here that's above price. So, you know, we'll see how this goes. We got a cloud to get through. You remember, Ichimoku is everything is in advance except for this line right here, this blue line. If you look to the left, you'll see a line that stops. That's 26 time periods back. Okay, well, everything else in Ichimoku is a leading indicator. It's telling you what is going to happen in the future. And folks, this is telling me this wants to go to the downside. So we're going to take a chance, look at this and see what's happening. And we'll see if we can get a vertical spread. Unfortunately, traders, because of the way my monitors are set up, I can't put all the options on one and all the Forex on the other, so we're going to be going back and forth. So the next one I think we're going to hit is going to be the good old euro. So this was the euro when I opened up in London today, and it was below this 200 exponential moving average. Well, I sensed that I put a trend line in here, and I put a trend line to the downside. And so I'm just watching this. We're just going to watch this and see what happens with this. I'm still bearish on this. However, and I'll show you the chart, it's later on, this is already pulled back up above the 200 exponential moving area. So this is sideways. This is in a sideways nasty price action. It really hasn't made its mind up what it wants to do. So we're just going to hang and wait. I'm going to watch my trend lines. This is on a 1 hour chart, the 60-minute chart. So we're going to see how this goes. We'll watch this really closely, and I'll watch harmonics on this also. Harmonics is saying this thing wants to go to the upside. Very, very interesting, I have to say. Let's take a look at the next chart as we go, my friends. Here's the pound. This is really interesting. The pound has really fallen off the cliff in the last 2 weeks. It did have some data that just came out about 10 minutes ago, and it was good data, CPI data and stuff like that. They had some really good data come out. So they had some good numbers come out in the last hour. So
December, no revisions expected.
So we're in the PRZ zone here, and we're really looking for this to head to the upside. That's what this pattern is telling us. Oh, okay, so this guy's just talking. This guy's just talking away here. So we're gonna Eurozone CPI month-on-month 0.0 versus 0.0. So let's stay within expectations. No big deal there. Also, Eurozone November construction output month-on-month 0.8 versus 0.5, which was an increase. So Germany came out with a good number on his German zoo current survey came out at 59.7 versus 53.1. Expectations was 8.0, but it was within expectations. So all good news around the boat. I don't have a live chart up for anything. These are, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, let's get back to this pound. I think this pound is really important. It's going to be very interesting how this works out, because I'm just wondering if this is going to take an increase to the upside.
4%, that's 0.2 below their prior. So IMF did cut their growth forecast for 2016 once again.
IMF, they cut their growth forecast for 2016.
Emerging market turmoil threatens to derail global growth.
They went from 3.6 to 3.4. Like, that's going to change anything. Please. They do some crazy things, I have to tell you. This is what I'm talking about. Sometimes you got to take some of this stuff and just blow it off. This is more important than what's in front of us, and that's this chart. So we're in the PRZ zone, so you'd want to enter this trade to the upside. However, this is only a 1 hour chart, and I'd have to see something on a higher time frame. But you don't want to be too long, because at this B level, and we're looking at, what is that, 48.50, somewhere in there. We want to take our first profit level. So, we want to wiggle our way in here, but we have resistance here, and you can take a shot and just take your stop just below the PRZ zone. But this pair is bearish. This pair is extremely bearish to the downside. I don't want to buy the pound dollar. So unfortunately, I'm not interested in entering this at this time. This has to show me a lot more than this for me. Just look at this chart. This thing is a waterfall, just dumping. And until this changes, you're not going to see me buying the pound dollar. Listen, the pattern is valid, and you can take the pattern, you put your stop right below the PRZ and take a shot. There's nothing wrong with that. But man, I just do it with maybe 3 mini lots or 2 mini lots, just going really small, and see if it works. And if it works and you can get 100 pips out of it, go for it, right? All right, let's get over to our next chart. Wow, 13 minutes already. This is dollar Swissy. This is exactly what we were expecting here. This trend line is valid. It's a 4-touch trend line, and it came up to it. It came back down, and the dollar is continuing, to be strong. But remember, this is the opposite of what the euro does, right? So the euro's up, and now the Swissy is coming back down, but I think the euro is going to head back down, and this dollar Swissy is going to head back up. So we're in a pretty tight range here. And this is sideways. Folks, if you look left of the chart here, this is a bunch of Forex junk here. You don't want to be trading this. This is not a trade entry alert, that's for sure. I wouldn't touch this. This is not touchable. This is a 60-minute chart. I wouldn't touch this at all. This has got to do something, either break to the upside, break that, what is it, the 0-100 level there, and then, we'll look at it to the downside, but I don't want to trade this. Look at the left of the chart. You got support and resistance zones all over the place. You got a 55 EMA, which is that blue line. You got a 200 exponential moving average, and you got a 9 exponential moving average right on the wick of the last candle. Do you want to trade that? No, no. But we're going to watch it. We're going to watch it. It's going to make a move eventually, right? We want to get in it. We don't want to miss it, right? All right, let's keep going. Alrighty, here's the euro. This is what I was talking about, how this bounced back from that trend line. Yeah, that I put on, I told you on the last chart. There it goes. And it's actually broken again above this. So no trade here on the euro. The euro is just sideways. And again, look left of the chart. It's a lot of Forex junk, folks. I like trading. If you look all the way left of the chart, look at this big wide open space here. This is what you like trading, right? Look at this nice indecision candle here. Really, this is a evening star, and this just tumbles down, goes sideways, tumbles down. That's what you want to trade, right? Nice wide open space, not a lot of junk right next to price action, and you can trade this down. We don't have that now. Now we have a lot of junk left of the chart. So this has to make a move here, and it's not doing anything that I'm interested in. So we're just going to wait, and that's just what we're going to do. We're just going to hang out and wait. Okay, so going back to harmonics charts, here we are on the Euro Aussie. Now, I love the Euro Aussie. I think it's just a great pair to trade. You know, this pair trades 120 pips a day. However, I don't want to counter trend trade this pair. If you go to a daily chart or 4-hour chart, even this chart, this is a bearish chart, folks. It had a move here, and this is a 1-hour chart. Had a move here, took out a bunch of stops. Now it's come back. Now it's in the PRZ zone. The problem here is it's in the PRZ zone, but it's in a deep crab to go to the upside, right? It wants to go to the upside. Well, it's going to have to do some work, and one is it's got to break this 55, this blue line. That's a 55 exponential moving average. And until that breaks, I'm not interested in doing anything. I would counter trend trade this, though, because when it gets in its mode, it does a great job. And it's sideways now. It's not doing anything. It's just sideways. So we're going to keep a very close eye on this for the rest of the week. And hopefully by Wednesday, hopefully maybe Thursday, we can be in this and grab 100 pips before the week's out. So we'll just see how that is going. Let's take another look. Here is, again, the Euro Aussie. Oh, I must have put that in twice. I apologize. This is the same chart. Sorry, folks. Same chart. Here's Apple. Now, what an opportunity we have here with Apple, right? Apple is currently down at 97.13. Folks, a month ago, this was at 127, right? There's 114 up here. You know, I mean, at the 200 exponential moving average. I mean, this is just unbelievable. This pair has just tanked. So what's going to happen here? Well, if you look 26 back at this red line here, you're going to see that it's pointed to the downside. Our DNA is to the downside. Our Stokes is at the 50% level, and it looks like it's ready to make a turn to the downside. So I'm not touching this, but this looks like a really good weekly option. The problem is we're at Tuesday already, and how far down is it going to go? And are we going to be able to make profit by Thursday and get out of this thing on Thursday or Friday? So unfortunately, I'm probably not going to do anything with Apple, but this is a really great opportunity here. It's at support, folks. We haven't been in this territory in a long time, and I'm waiting for the bounce. If we get a second higher low, I'm in this. Let's go. We'll take it to the upside. Okay, so watch Apple for a vertical spread. I mean, this is just really unbelievable, this pair right here. This just looks really good to the upside. All right, this is IWN. This is our last chart of the day. And this is the iShares of the Russell 2000, which I love trading. Love trading the Russell. You know, this is dumped off. We had a little rate hike there, in the United States. So now we have green candles here. Again, I'm waiting for this to pop up, and I'll do a vertical spread, right? And we're going to just take this back up, and we'll see what happens. I don't like is that all my EAs and everything is pointing to the downside. DNA is to the downside. The only thing that's positive for this trade is our stochastics is to the upside, but it's already at the 50% line. So I'm going to see if today, if this goes into the red when the markets open in New York today. So I will trade New York today and see how this works. But I think we have a really nice trading opportunity on IWM. I traded IWM a lot last year, and I really enjoyed trading this Russell iShares of the Russell 2000 EFT. Yeah, so the ETF. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is just a great pair to trade. It's especially if you're trading options. It's just so nice. Nice, soft pair to trade. So we're just going to watch this, and I'm just waiting to see if this gives us a jump to the upside. And I don't see any personal pivots here to tell me to take this up. We've got 2 here, and there's got to be a personal pivot to the downside. And there it is right there, right in the cloud. Look at this. This came into the cloud and gave you a signal to go short. Couldn't you imagine if you would have taken that short? And that short was at 113.73. And we're now down currently at 100.12. What a trade. What a trade. You would have been in it for 2 weeks over the holiday, the holidays, which, that would have scared me to death probably. But anyhow, PPS, personal pivots, gave us a sell indicator. This went into the Ichimoku cloud, which is what this is all about. What's the most important part about Ichimoku is the cloud. That is your resistance here, folks. So let's see if we can see what we can do with this. So maybe by tomorrow I might be in this bad boy, and what I'll do is I'll go out 3 weeks. I'll go out 3 weeks. I won't do a 7-day option. Same thing with Apple. I'm going to jump. These are just really in great opportunity spots. What do we say? We buy at support and we sell at resistance. We're at support, folks, and we got to take advantage of this. So we need to keep a really good watch at this. So I'll take a look at this in the New York session today, which will make my day very long because New York session doesn't open till 9:30 p.m. for me, and my trading day today started at 5:30 in the morning. So it's been a pretty long day for me. Wow, we are way over our time, but a lot to talk about. I haven't been with you guys in a while. I try to get videos out as much as I can, but I wasn't going to put a video out yesterday, and thank goodness my eyes are doing well, and I've been signed off by the doctor, and I'm really excited not to be wearing glasses anymore. And for those of you who sent me emails, thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. That was very kind of you. All right, traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilday, and yes, they do call me Bill. Please come visit me with tradingwithbill.com. You can check out all my past videos, and you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel, which would be nice. And you can always follow me on WKG1960 on Twitter, and I do put this on Twitter and my YouTube channel every day. Remember, we are helping losing traders become winning traders. Traders, have a great day, and we'll see you in about 24 hours for our next video. Hopefully tomorrow we'll get into some trades. All right, traders, have a great one. Be careful. Always remember to trade smart and not hard. All right, traders, thanks again. See you guys, girls. Bye-bye.